Hello everyone, hope you find yourselves well. It's Sunday for me. I don't know if this video is going to go up today necessarily. I think I did a two-parter, or I'm working on a two-parter by the time this comes out. I am in about 9 days of getting something every day to grab and resell. I went with my buddy Mik, and I decided to just spend what I had in profits for the last couple days and roll it over because I'm in light a fire under my A mode, so to speak. Um, got my little kitty right here. I don't know if she's gonna like it. You can see where maybe you can't see. We gave her a little shave in. The doc did. You want to say hi, Shianu? You want to look up? Look at that thing. Whoa! Looks like she's got an Adam's apple. It doesn't even hurt her. She's fine. Fluconazole, I think, is the antifungal. We had her on it 6 months the last time, and she had lost a toe because it was about 1 month before we treated it. Because we all in the house thought it was an infection, that her retractable nail maybe pulled something and it was going to go away, and it didn't go away, and it just got worse. Then turned into this chicken wing. This time, the day I found the lump, my roommate was like, I got a guy. I got a group. I am at, it's like 16 at Out of the Closet, which is the bag I'm holding right now. For the dollar sale, I think everything I got was $1. 16.5 at the last place I went to. 61 because I made a mistake. So I'm at like around 86 to 90. I had about $100 in profits that I wanted to roll over and just go crazy, but made me a little more cautious. And I'm gonna be busy. Got the 45 from the two-parter, and then I got. Did I not hit record? I did hit record. Okay, cool. I tend to leave the mouse right over the button. Not a good call. And I have cats and all that. All right, so let's just be quick. So $95. I don't know how many items. We'll do a count at the end or the beginning or whatever. This is a Genera. It's got like an 80s looking tag to me. I think I've said this before, but when they look pixelated and blocky, unless it's like a style that's emulating it, it just seems like a retro 90s, 80s kind of tag. The faux gold territory makes me think like want to be classy 70s. But yeah, Genera shirt. Got a couple stains. This one's going straight in an OxyClean bath. I'm not too worried about it not selling. While I have you here, let's see if I can just do a tab of what's possibly selling. Thank you for bearing with me. Genera shirt. Just put that. And I did see a few of these selling online. Again, using the phone app. I don't know if I mistyped it. And then let's see, partially hidden. Make that the Genera shirt. Done. Let's see if I can narrow this window and kind of make it fit. If I physically narrow the window, I think it narrows the capture. Yeah. Cool. And then I can just kind of drag it over there. And I'll just make sure to keep it scrolled appropriately. Look at that, Sal. You're using your brain on the fly. What a guy. Raise that. Alright, let's see how that works out. And then back to sold. A good YouTuber would have these ready. So there's the hypercolor, Genera, hypercolor, metamorphic, Genera shirt, men's, vintage 90s. This is more in the style that I was thinking. These like Hawaiians. There we go. They're showing up now. $50 there, $13 there. Hypercolor metamorphosis. I wonder if it's that stuff that changes in the light. But yeah, let's say the price it was. Yellow. Oh my gosh, we went to so many places. It was half off. it was $2. Oh no, sorry, 20% off. So it cost me like $3.20 or something like that. I'm gonna do a total at the end, like I said, because I need to get through all these. Hobbit game. It said DVDs were 50 cents. Blu-rays were $1. The woman looked confused when I said this was a DVD. Um, and I was like, yeah, it is. You can see the media format on if you want to Google what an Xbox plays. But those are online for about $10. Quick sale plus shipping. So I do the video game things. Why not? Fligo. Golf shirts. Boom. Oh, it flipped inside out. No, it's not inside out. So people can see what you're wearing. As I orient myself. There you go. Fligo golf shirts. I saw these going for pretty low and pretty decently. Golf shirt. Like 24, 22. Yeah, see, 20. Did I do short? Yeah. 25, 20. Not a big deal, but I just want to see if I can list it today and have it out of my mind until it sells. That one wasn't $1. Both of these weren't $1. They just happened to fall in that bag because I think I walked out after only just buying 2 items in that place. There we go. One of the bias shirt. I'm not familiar with it, but this kind of print seems to always do pretty well. It's like a men's medium, and I think we said go for it. I went with Mik again. And on the bias. Dyslexia. On the bias. Shirt. Men's clothing. $30, $18.5. I don't know if buy it now automatically saves its filtering. Yeah. So the collared shirts are going for a decent amount to not too decent. So we'll try it out. We'll see how she do with that. Got a cable on my lap and I realized I didn't need to have it there. So let's see. You can check out the shirt. I'm doing reverse order from last time. So you guys can see the shirt a little longer and maybe not necessarily have it spoiled. This was a Mik toss. Packers football, the only team I play in NFL Blitz. So why not? I get sports memorabilia from time to time. And it sells relatively quick because I price it low because I don't care. And it's got like a little bit of wear and stitching on the pocket. If you see right there. Let me see if I can make the light brighter. Does that pick it up? Nope, I cannot. But it's not a big deal. Like I said, it'll go to a good home. Yeah, the rest of these are all $1. Serendipitous match, a large Red Bull Air Race t-shirt that matches, or not matches, but could be worn with the large Air Race pants I got the other day for $2. So $3 invested so far in the Air Race family. It's got a graphic design off to the side. We're probably going to see my cat jump onto it shortly. This was a... I think this is like a Kohl's brand in my head. I don't know if it is a Kohl's brand. Michael Kors, maybe because of the MK Kors. Sits in the same spot in my brain. I don't know anything about it, but the few times I've Googled it, it seems like it goes quickly if you price it at a good enough price, and steadily. Michael Kors. I know I remember it from ads and whatnot. Michael Kors long sleeve. This is what I was saying, the graphic stuff. For $1, put it at $13 or $12.88, excuse me. Yeah, I'd be fine with that. Well, just clear that dollar rack. It was our first time. It was my first time there with Mik and the fabled old guys that he let out as we rounded the corner. They were just some older Spanish gentlemen. And I guess they have a technique where they go through and grab everything and then go through it like in the corner, which is kind of like what we do, but I guess they do it sight unseen, just grab it to get it in their hands first. So they went to the little round thing that has all the dollar items, and there are more throughout the store. You just got to look for the color, but they're concentrated in this section, and they flared out and they got on both sides. I was like, cool. And then Mik and I got on the opposite side, so 12 and 6 o'clock to their, what is it, 4 and 9? And we started looking from our positions towards theirs, and then from when we were standing over to the other spot. So we got a good amount of clearance. As those guys were done, we went through and picked off the stuff they didn't get. So I think everyone was happy. They went and looked to another side of the store. Riveting story, I know. Riveting tale. But it seemed like everyone was pretty happy overall. We found some decent stuff, all for $1. No glances given to the more expensive racks. This is like kind of an outdoorsy brand looking either golf pant, because I've seen some golf pants like this, but I don't see that little side pocket, or an outdoorsy maybe hiking pant. I'm leaning towards golf. It's got that trousery kind of style to it. It's gray-ish. Apologies again for not having better lighting here. I've some lights over there. I'm trying to rearrange everything here, but right now I have a little house of cards I don't want to give away. Weight and have it fall on me, so I got that little setup. Hopefully it's enough. I was gonna grab another pair of less genie looking Levi's, about the same size. They were also $1, but I left them because they probably would be like those $10, $8 sales, and then sell them again. And I already had a good handful of stuff, and I kind of regret not grabbing them, but also am fine not grabbing them. These should also sell pretty quickly. These are just 512s, 32 by 34. Yeah, long-legged. I think lady. I think this would be maybe a lady's or a skinny boy. You know what? Who am I to judge? There's people in every size. Look at me. I'm growing as a person. But yeah, I got these for $1. I can sell them for $2. I don't care. I know they're gonna sell. Another 30-32 512. Probably from the same person. Oh no, not the same person. Excuse me. 32. Yeah, it could have been the same person. People go up 1 or 2 sizes. In my head, it was 34 off my memory. Yeah, decent enough pair. Another $1. Those should be fine. I'm not even worried if they're stained. I'm getting okayer with the denims going out as is, because people just seem to be fine with that. This was just found on the rack. $T. Travis Matthews. No stain, no mark. Maybe a stray cat hair, could have been from just resting on me, but it looks relatively fine. Yeah, let me see. Let's see what those Levi's. Black Levi 32x34. $20. $17. I'm doing $8.95 shipping. Might even lower it because it's the flat rate. No, $7.95. Yeah, $7.95. Sorry, I said it. Yeah, cool. I don't think there's anything too special. I didn't see the XX. Awesome. $1 into 20. If I sell 2 of those two jeans, that's 1 day of rents covered. That's today's day of rents covered in a manner of looking at it. Then I know there's going to be a fee or something. All right. Minus 12%. This is a thrift store down off Hamishaw Road. They have bins upon bins upon bins of stuff. No one's going through it. This is a place where 8 years ago or so, I spent $1 on and about $100 on a bunch of new with tags Neiman Marcus stuff. Well, I found a more modern Hickey Freeman linen cotton shirt. Looks great. Looks like it'll be a no-brainer sell. I'm gonna just stick it in the bag for now. It doesn't get too beat up. There you go. You can kind of see the texture right there. And then its brother, because they had a 2 for $5 deal or 3 each. Teddy Bakey, Little Ted Baker. This is the Archie collection, or Archive collection, which I guess is a little higher end. There's a little bit of fraying on the thing there. I'm not going to shave it off. I'm just going to list it with the fraying kind of showed. There's also a loose thread that isn't fraying right here, so I think it'll be fine. It's a check pattern with horizontal 40 from top right to bottom left stripes, and then pinpoint on the opposite square. If that comes out, yeah, pretty interesting look. Hey, cat. There. Take a look at that. I'm worried about Shiano getting claw happy with some of these pieces, but oh well. So I was running low on money. And so I tossed a bunch of Untucked shirts to Mick, and then a deposit happened to go through on the ride to another spot, and two of the shirts that I tossed to him at another spot that were $8, I found one size up for $5. So I picked them up. They're like 2XL. Yeah, 2XL. Burgundy, long sleeve. It is a very, very elastic. Yeah, it's a nylon elastic. There you go. Yeah, it's got that like polyester, but maybe too hot for a big guy. Maybe you lost weight. Good for you, buddy. But that'll go on sale for just 19 or 18 out the door. I was pricing them at 22, 23, and then a couple would sell after someone sent me an offer or did a discount. Now I'm just going to make it so it sits around 18 bucks price point wise from the beginning. I'm not trying to lure people into send me an offer. I just want this stuff to sell. It's really nice when things just go while you're out doing stuff. So that's one Untuck It, two Untuck It, three Untuck It, four. That's the second Untuck It. This is a cotton blend. Oh, it's 100% cotton. Heavier weight, more on like the flannelly side, but not necessarily. I don't know the exact name for that, but it's nice weight. Actually, it probably is like a flannelly, a flannelly. So yeah, another one at $5. The third Untuck It. This one I don't think Mick found himself. All good condition. All again double XL. If I can put these three up at 18 bucks tonight, I got a $20 coupon or 20% coupon. If I sell them for 16, 15, that's fine. That's perfect. And again, like I'm not expecting everything to sell night of or night I list it, but it is nice and it is a possibility. It's just a matter of constantly listing and staggering my sales so things keep moving. I want to get to on average of 10 items sales a day. Right now it's going up and down. I get some high value, low value, but I want pieces to move. Okay, so we started getting into the sport coats, which are full dents at the DAV top of the hill off Hamishaw Road, and no one freaking goes through them. It looks like maybe every once in a while, because some of them are like splayed out where the thing is pressed open, so you could already automatically see the make tag, the size tag, and the model or the brand. So someone maybe did, and then it got all scrunched up, whatever. But I went through, and because everything was discounted on these tags for $3, I got this. I think it's a double XL or oh no, this one didn't actually have the XL sizing. It actually had inside sizing. Oh my god, I got scared. I found a baggie. One time I found a handful of freaking like ecstasy pills in a fucking consigned sport coat or something like that someone brought and sold to us. And then we just fucking went to a comedy show because I was doing comedy like that early. Went to a comedy show, and my friends and I were like, "Hey, there's this big old bag of Fun Times. I'm gonna leave by this dumpster. If anyone wants to risk it," and I explained how I got it. By the end of the show, it was gone. So good luck to whoever had that party. That shit is not for me anymore. So this is a Cavelli. I couldn't find the exact sizing. Just a Cavelli big guy sport coat. It feels real nice. This is one of a few that were all polyester or poly blend or some kind of like wrinkle free or wrinkle friendly material. So I'm gonna put that up. Cost me $3. I'm gonna experiment, see what I can get for that. Next up at 7 from 14, it's a cotton fossil knob. This is a cotton fossil knob, probably the same guy that brought the other stuff I'm going to show or did show. Again, it just kind of fit his style and sizing, but that's a casual sport coat. This one may be the one that had the double XL sizing. We'll get to it. And I think it was a gram. So there we go. It looks like I'm going to have another two-parter, so I got to edit the first one. Chop it up. I'm not going to do anything fancy. I don't got the time. An Orvis for half of this, $3.50. Boom. Another poly blend or poly jacket. This one's made in China, double XL. These were going all day, 30, 20, and 40. Maybe there's some $50 potential here, but I'm not worried about that. I just want them sold by the end of the week, or month. This one was just a nice looking silk blend. We couldn't find anything on it. I think it's patch pockets. What is the term for when the pockets sit on the outside? Very, very casual style. This with the pair of jeans would be perfect. It's got like a natural, almost yellowish, natural tan tint, and then olive and brown running through it with some like natural slubs in the fabric. I think she looks good. I think she looks good. I gotta go through and see what the size is. There was a bunch of these by Andre Villard. Villard. I knew going in I'm gonna sell this for $20 for sure. The other ones I probably could sell them, but there wasn't any reason. They didn't stand out. There wasn't anything crazy about them. This one I'm gonna sell. The other ones, blah. Um, Let me see what it shows up here. If I remember correctly, only one sold recently. This wasn't Hank, you gotta not land right on the on the keyboard. Thank you, buddy. Bye. I think this is the one, and then maybe a jacket or a suit. Yeah, 25, 23, 10. See, that's for the more standard looking ones, and there probably weren't too many selling. But yeah, a silk blend, casual. This is the perfect season for it. This is gonna go. This is gonna go quick, and I'll show you. I keep on lagging on doing the. I keep on lagging on doing the weekly sales because, in particular, last month was really slow for me. You know, with quitting drinking and having no friggin' energy. But I think I'm gonna get in the habit of doing that. I'm gonna try to get in the cycle where they're on a reasonable, you know, increment of time. So I think the next one's gonna be around a little after the 14th, and then 21st ish, then 28th to maybe just the end of the month. I don't know. I want them like 7-ish to 9-ish days, maybe 4 a month, 3 a month. I got to figure out where it feels appropriate. Showing an update of sales. Some people just do them every Saturday. I think Valentine does that. I'm very inconsistent, as you can expect or understand. So, or see, yeah, see, that's it. This is where I made my error at the DAV. In my mind, for some reason, a couple colors sit in the same place, and I made yellow and white crisscross. So I expected these all to be half off. They were not. So I got large leather gloves at $4. I thought these were slippers. I couldn't figure it out. But they are PGA Tour Partner Club Life Member driver socks. Like legitimate driver. This one says X. This one says 1. I don't know what that means. But I'll rush those guys there. Did the camera disappear? Oh no. There we go. You might not even be able to see. And those were at 4, 4, 8. It's not even bad. I'm gonna list these like first thing first. I'm gonna sit down, get a nice glass of water, put on like some music, go in the living room, start prepping my little photograph area, and then do the small things first. All the small things. Bag them. I did have some cold brew, if you're wondering. Muck Lux. Not familiar with these. I definitely am getting old man eyes, and my 36 and a half years old on this planet. These look like gloves. They sell 15, 20. They're $3. Cool. And then $4 for 5 new scarves. I wasn't sure if they were new at first, but they were. I skipped on the tie bag. I looked at it at first, and I already have that other tie bag I just listed. I'd rather see those move and get some other pieces going, because that can be done in a day. I just didn't feel like doing that. You know, there may be something in there. There's a Bugs Bunny and some, you know, kitschy ties, but nothing really for me. So $4 there on that thing. Again, I'm going to do a count right at the end, so we're kind of like aware of what I spent. Let's see. Oh, and and there was another bag of just more generic ones, but these Michael Kors kids shoes. Like freaking kids shoes, man. Michael Kors kids shoes zipper. Boom. those are the ones I saw. Buckle 29, 29, that style 23. I'm just gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I think it's absurd. I think it's crazy. It's a potentially sad reason they were at the thrift store. Most likely not. Kids just get older, bigger. $6. I thought it was half. And then $3.50 for this Robert Graham X. I was kind of in a hurry because I didn't want Mick to wait on me. He was driving us. But this just looked like a no-brainer. Minimal use. It's got this like outdoorsy kind of vibe. A bunch of zipper pockets. It might even have one of those pockets that lets the headphones out back before the wireless situation graced our world. It's also got this like kind of faux mesh, not invented but maybe vented inner sleeve texture. It I don't know how to describe it. It looks like it's sportswear. I'll hold it up there in the light, but it looks like it's just like sportswear stuff. I don't know, like this quilted kind of mesh here, and then a more nylon-y texture there. So yeah, $3.50 there. Robert Graham X sport coat. Let's see, real quick. Robert Graham X jacket. Yeah. 34.74. Those Robert Graham pants I put on, I regretted putting them at 90. They were these velvety, felty looking retro gnarly ones, but I put them too low. I got in my head. They sold that next morning at 90 or something. It was nice. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit more research. If I can get a good penny for that, I will. But I think I've been doing pretty well of looking at the median and pricing everything maybe like a third down, quarter down. You know, I want it gone. Alrighty. Some of these were just because they were dollar picks. You know, not really anything I'd grab. But I'm at about 680 or 640 items. I forgot what it was. 600 between there on my store. I'd rather have like 1,500. Mick's got like 23. I want to have a good amount to sit on. So I figured, why not? Not that I want to sit on, you know, obviously, but I figured these would be worth taking a shot at. They're just these are like straight 70s retro sport coat. It's got some little pressing, and I might need to give it like a little buzzing. It's by Montgomery Ward. It's a vintage Montgomery Ward. Mostly unstructured. It almost feels like there is a plastic liner that is millimeters thick, not an actual padded thing. It's got these gnarly buttons. And what did I say about listing funky things like this? List it as theater stuff or for costume design or costume. I don't remember the store name, but someone that bought some funky yellow patent leather shoes that I had for way too long bought them, and the store name was something like the whatever, I think theater troupe or something like that. So it's like, did you make that store name for me? No, they had multiple purchases. So, yeah, it just helps with the tagging. This was Century Club, and I think they also made another one with the same logo under a different name. Just a retro 2-button single vent. Minor flaw on the back. It just looks like a little caca stain. Just a quick little caca stain. I'm just gonna post that as is. And if it bothers me, I might hang it up and give it a little dawn treatment. I don't want to get too crazy with it, but it's nice. It doesn't have is that made in the Philippines? It doesn't have like the full lining, so you can kind of. Oh, is my chonies showing these? Yeah, it looks like it was moderately well made, maybe for a little shorty guy. Oh, what is this? This is a Zara Man, I think from Nordstrom's, made in Romania. I don't know these guys too well. I don't usually grab their stuff. but for $1, it was kind of a funky, wild enough piece. It looks like something like an anime character would wear. It's like this blazer looking. Those are just normal buttons. They look like they're shinier, but they're not. They give off an interesting sheen. So they have like this coating on the outer edge that makes them look like they're metallic. Very, very, very nice faux fancy look, but decent enough condition. Single vent. Bloop. Nope, that's a lie. 2 vents. That's I lied to you guys. I just looked you folk in the eye and lied. But yeah, I didn't look up what that'd be. That was at one of the initial spots that was $1. This will not be a two-parter. You know what? It will be, because people just get exhausted. I get it. You know what? It won't be. Oak Hill. Mick told me to grab it. I don't know anything about Oak Hill. I think he said Big Guy brand. Big Guy brand. So that I'm probably going to lay out on that and some cardboard with like a sheet. So I can do a flat lay on the inside. Boom. Link Soul shirt, $2. This is around where I was like running out of profits and needed to get a burrito in me, so we did. This is the other one. Tailored clothing, that same logo as that country club looking one. Again, just moderately, decently designed and constructed sport coats, 2 buttons, definitely retro. I didn't buy too many, I just bought 2 in this style, and I think I won't have a problem selling them. It's got this kind of check houndstooth. Nice standard colors. It's either blue and white or blue and natural with like a little bit of black put in there, and not too heavy with the shoulder pads. So I think it'll go. Nice $20 attempt, $25 attempt, another dollar purchase. How you doing, Shianu? Glad you're doing well. You're ignoring me like you usually do, so that's always a good sign. All right, boom. So let's do a quick head count. 31 at just around 90. I think it was just a little below that. So we're looking at under 350, $3 a piece. This one should be under $3 a piece. So let's see, what was it? I just said 20 for the first one, 5, and then 61, 86. Divided by 31. $2.78 per item is what I spent. And I don't think there's anything I missed. I don't think I left any bag. I'm not going to count the burrito that I got. Oh! I did miss one thing. The 50-cent Hobbit game. 86 divided by 32. 86 divided by 32. 268. I'm just going to do it at 90 divided by 32. Just to... That's what it was after taxes. 282 on the long end. $3 a piece, if I'm not giving myself any credit. $18 an item if I'm not looking myself in the eye and being honest with myself. So yeah, I think I did pretty well. Those handkerchiefs right there, I don't want to look them up right. Yeah, well, I'm here. Handkerchief, cotton. Oop. Cotton, Paisley. It's going to show pocket squares. Yeah, it was a while. So yeah, it's kind of like those styles right there. I'm going to sell them for super cheap, super cheap. I was thinking, yeah, like $4 or $5 each plus shipping, and then do them in the same listing, various colors, and just have them on top of a box or something like that. Yeah, I'm exceptionally beyond happy. Oh, see, these didn't show up when I was on the phone. Yeah, I'm really happy. I am completely tapped out. I have now no money to spend on anything until some savings or some sales come in after this weekend. So your boy's going to be tucked in here, settled down nice and tight, and I'm just going to be listing stuff like crazy. I'm almost out of hangers. which is a nice problem to have. I had hangers for so long in excess, I was giving them away for a while, and then now I need them again. But yeah, I really hope y'all come back around now. You hear? And shoot, thanks for sticking around. This is such a long video. This is gonna be one piece. I'm just gonna put it up as is. Sorry for the counting. Be well. Keep on keeping on.